Okay, 16-18, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. Okay, another relatively new account, only 300 games. So could be still in the process of building a rating, but it's more than enough for that. You can go d6 or d5 here. You can pretty much pre-move d5, but I'll just go d6. Okay, we're just going to castle. We could potentially bring the bishop up, but bishop up is a move, but we can get a tempo attacking the bishop and now develop. We can still block a check and castle. Ooh, that's bold. Takes. I don't like the look of it. I'm just going to drop back. Okay, I'm just going to castle. I don't mind if knight comes around and takes. We're just trying to develop, not give pieces away, so we need to move our bishop. Still got to pay attention here. Imagine if the bishop comes down, it's going to be slightly annoying. So what do we do? Rook across might be a move, actually. If the knight comes across, we've got rook over. You can drop the queen back, but we can trade the rook off. And the knight guards if we come here, so we've got that option now. We can trade off that rook. That looks a good move to me. Is there anything better? I don't see it, but let's go here. We're just going to trade off this rook and then develop, I guess. So let's take. Knight goes there, okay. How do I do this? I like the idea of just taking back with a knight, I think, there. Look if there's any quick way to attack this sort of idea, but I think it's defended. So I'm just going to develop the knight and take. Okay. I think queen up and rook across might be an idea. Let's go here, threaten a check. There's no immediate follow-up. The pawn stops the bishop. You can block anywhere. Bishop comes down, so we need to attack that bishop. Get a tempo. If you take, I go with the knight. Goes back. So I'm just going to develop. Again, if take, I'm going this way. Okay, so I could check and come back. I'm not sure I need to. Kind of like the idea of pushing on at some point. Does it weaken this? Maybe. How do I do it? I'm looking at check bishop back. Is it just a development move though? Possibly. I'm just going to prepare the concept of pushing along here. I'm going to do it now and try and shut this bishop out. Going a little bit slow. If takes, I just take. So now we go here. Trying to keep this bishop a little bit boxed. Now wants to trade it. Logical. I'm just going to go back so I break the pin. I am going a tad bit on the slow side, aren't I? Knight up allows this. Takes. Structure's a bit broken, so do I go bishop up first? Takes. How do I do it? I want to move these. I'm not quite sure how. Maybe. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. Let's drop back and knight up. I'm letting white unwind a bit here. But I'm a minute down on the clock. Pressure on the pawn if you forget. If the queen moves off. I'm going to try and trade a knight. Bishop back, I'll just take. Pawn up. Oh god, I've just trapped my bishop. What the heck have I done? What the heck have I done? I've actually blundered the game, haven't I? Let's just blundered the game. So take, queen takes. I'm going to have to take and take. I've blundered the whole game. Well done to my opponent there for paying attention. Bishop back and it should be over. I mean, I can play a pawn up, but my knight's in out of the game as well, so this one is finished. Well, it should be finished. It should be a technical finish, shouldn't it? So let's just play queen up there. So my opponent found something stronger here. What have they seen? Seen something even stronger. That's the obvious move. I can't move the knight. I have to go here. Or rook down. What? So So take. I can't play bishop here that I'd like to do. Knight across everything trades. No, I'm going to go here. There's a risk everything gets traded off here, but I have to risk it. Oh, hold on. It allows queen across. What have I done? Queen across. Maybe I can check, actually. Queen across will blunder a bishop check. So that's a chance to blunder. But yeah, I've got to be lost here. Got to be. So it's a relatively new account. Opponent's playing very well. Check and collect a pawn could be good. Check. Oh, he's blundered the bishop. I don't believe it. He's blundered the bishop. Not paying attention. I could see the threat, but now we're back in the game and we're better again. We're better out of nowhere. We're 2 pawns up now. Just centralize the queen. If we trade, it should be good. Takes, he'll collect that pawn, but it has to be winning if we get the queen off. Yeah, I'm going to assess that's a winning game for me. I'm down on the clock, but that's winning for me, this. I just have to get the king over. Deflect that king there. Just come across so the white king doesn't get in. Try and keep the opposition, and then slowly push forward. So here takes, across. Well, goes there. Yeah, I can just create the outside pawn now, and that should be comfortable now. You can never run this way because we're just far too fast here. I mean, you can try it, but yeah, it goes there. So I think I just step here, and if you ever come across, I just step up. You got to go here, but we're going to be in time to collect. Now we just get a queen, but boy, this game should have been a loss, shouldn't it? Should have been. Oh, now opponent's just left the game there. I think opponent left the game there, but we get the win. So let's see how we messed that one up. Opponent played really, really well. 54 moves, that's the move times. That's why you play on a lot of games though when you know you're fundamentally losing, because you just never know if it'll turn around as it did when we got the bishop back. But yeah, we're worse here. We're much better, +2 better, and we just messed up getting our piece trapped. Yeah, so that was a mistake. I just didn't pay attention here to the fact that I'm getting my bishop trapped when you're trading a pawn push. Opponent had seen it. So I gave up the bishop there just to try and get 2 pawns for the piece. Apparently I can drop back. If you retreat, can I move the knight or something? I didn't see that. Okay, but we just got very, very lucky, didn't we? And then at this point here, it's just a very simple 1-move blunder. We got the bishop back and then we're just completely winning there. But well done to my opponent there.